Will firing Ken Macha and or Doug Melvin make any bit of difference this year for the Brewers? That's the question du jour.
Oh.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll have that. Mm-hmm.
We're the Talking Cheeseheads, Ben and Reed, cheeseheadtalk.com. We'll get to that. What will make an ounce of difference on your taste buds and in your experience is Yahara Bay.
Crap, it's hot, isn't it, Ben?
Crap, it's hot.
It is.
It's ridiculous.
It's
not August. It's not July.
Yeah.
Come on.
So here's what you do. Drink water all day. Hydrate yourself, right? And then so in the evening, you can enjoy some Yahara Bay spirits. Maybe a little limoncello just over ice. Oh, that's good. Refreshing. Not too strong. Take the edge off, as they say. It's a nice little citrus flavor to it.
Yeah.
So limoncello, a lot of people don't drink limoncello, but I'm going to ask you to try the Yahara Bay limoncello. It's that good.
www.yaharabay.com. You can link to it through our website, cheeseheadtalk.com, where the Wisconsin sports fan comes to talk.
You can mix it with Sprite.
And all the talk these days is about the Brewers. Maybe not all the talk. It's some of the talk. There's some growing apathy, I think. Some growing life's too short to watch this crap attitude.
Yeah. I mean, look, they're making me yawn.
I know. It's sort of.
I don't even want to talk about the Brewers.
Zach Braddock.
Who?
Hot shot from AAA.
Oh, okay.
John Axford.
Yep.
Marco
Polo.
Estrada.
Oh.
These are some of the names we're seeing.
It's a great game.
Enter games for Brewers. And why not? They have to. Trevor Hoffman works on his arm angle and has a good outing against the Twins last weekend. Okay. So the question is, because everybody, chat boards, message boards, you've got the fans on this end. Yep. You've got media types on this end. Most media types still on this end. Fire Macha.
Yes.
Fire Melvin.
Yes.
Media people saying not going to make much of a difference. Here's us. Reed. Fire Macha. Fire Melvin. Ben. Not going to make any difference. It's not going to make any difference.
Well, Macha maybe not. Okay, I just think he's a bad manager, and it's time for him to go. Yeah. So you just got to fire someone, Ben. And when
now that is the thing. That's the conclusion I came to last week.
Yes.
I thought to myself, I racked my head. I stayed up till 4 a.m. I said,
why?
What's going to happen?
Why
if the
did you
Brewers
do
fire
that?
Macha? What's going to happen? And then the conclusion I said is sometimes you just got to make a change for the sake of making a change.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't do anything.
Oh God.
What's it going to do? Who are you going to get? Willie Randolph?
Yeah,
is he
Willie
really going to
Randolph.
make a change?
Yeah.
He's really going to equal more wins.
Ben, all a manager has to do is get this team to play 500 baseball at home, and it'll be a big change. I mean, what do you want to do here? You just want to let things get. Do you think they're going to get any better? And now, to Doug Melvin's point, or to your point about Doug Melvin, maybe that doesn't make a difference this year, but it makes a difference for the future because it's obvious Doug Melvin has hit the wall with his franchise, has no clue what to do from here, and can't fix it. He throws all this money at pitching, can't fix it. Pitching still sucks. Brings in Rick Peterson, can't fix it.
Okay.
Still sucks. Doug Melvin is no longer a good general manager for the Milwaukee Brewers.
I don't
think
it's always fair to say, because things didn't work out. Look, could you have expected Doug Davis to have some sort of heart viral disease and be this ineffective after years of consistency?
I could have predicted he would be
very
crappy.
Really?
Yeah. When they brought in Doug Davis, you're like, oh, here we go.
No, I wasn't. That's not the point. The point is it was some stability in a pitching rotation that was absolutely god-awful last year.
Everyone knows when you eat those brats day in and day out, you start having heart problems.
Well, the point, he was a guy who was a 6-7 inning guy who was going to get 3 runs.
Not in Milwaukee.
Yeah, but he had been that in Milwaukee. That's what last time he was in Milwaukee.
We shouldn't have let him go.
He went to Arizona.
Who let him go? Doug Melvin.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but in the offseason he looked rather good at the budget they were talking about. Randy Wolf looked like a guy who could do the same thing, and they've both been disappointing. Wolf's had some bright spots. They've been disappointing. Gallardo hasn't taken the next step. That was the big question, so I can't just give that one to Melvin either.
So what do you think Doug Melvin is going to do? The rest of this year and next year.
Who would you bring in?
What's that Steve Phillips up to? Is he in jail?
Steve Phillips, really?
Ben, it's not
We're
my
going to go former Mets Steve Phillips. That's what we're going to do. ESPN analyst. You're in Milwaukee. You've got a limited payroll. You've got the small market issues. The big thing that has to be done is to develop pitching at the lower levels and bring it up. I mean, that's a major thing. That's how the Twins do it. That's how you got to do it in the small market. There's no moves to make as a GM that's going to be magic.
It's not my job as one of the talking cheeseheads, Ben, to tell you who they should bring in. It's my job to tell you when they should fire someone.
Who they should fire.
And Doug Melvin's like, had anyone heard of Ted Thompson before the Packers brought him in as their general manager? I mean, really, had anybody in Wisconsin? No. And he's been pretty good. That's right. Ted Thompson's been good. Eat it, Fire fans. The point I'm trying to make here, Ben, is that Mark Adanasio and his inner circle should have a list of candidates, a short list, a long list, a big list, a tall list, and they should go and they should bring in one of those guys because Doug Melvin, obviously, Ben, his time has run its course here.
It's not that obvious.
What is he doing? What is he doing to help this team?
He's done a lot. He's made a lot of moves.
Now, today, what is he doing?
What can he do today?
He has $90 million in payroll. What has he done?
Well, he's got guys who are having bad years, and that can happen. It's a problem, but it's not his fault. He can't go out there and make the pitches read. He can sign a guy based on past performance. He wasn't going to go get a top of the line starter. Nobody is in Milwaukee. That's not going to happen in Milwaukee.
Mark Adanasio got CC Sabathia
in a trade, and then he was gone.
Yeah,
immediately,
and that's okay.
Yeah, I know it's okay, but
it got him the playoffs.
There's no trades to make right now. The soonest it's going to happen is July, and I don't think they're going to give up a bunch for him unless they trade Fielder.
No, they should keep all those awesome AAA guys they have.
Well, I mean, they got it. That's the way to do it. You got to develop.
Matt Gammel's really looking good.
Yeah,
good thing we held on to him. Good move.
That's the thing.
You have Casey McGee leading the NL in RBIs and third base, and you're like, no, Matt Gammel's
we're gonna play one Melvin against the other. Melvin keeps Gamble and then signs McGee, who's having a great year. It's his fault.
What else was he gonna do with McGee? He had to re-sign him.
But that's the point. He signed him in the first place. He got him from Chicago.
He also re-signed Bill Hall to a long-term contract.
Yes,
that was smart.
Sometimes it doesn't work out, but he's coming off 35 home runs, and he didn't look like a complete head case that he turned into. I mean, you have to give a little bit of understanding. I
have given a little bit of understanding.
Really?
Oh, okay.
You hated Doug Melvin since the time he stepped foot in Milwaukee.
That's not true.
You hated him and you hated his mustache.
I like his mustache.
Don't deny it.
I like the mustache. I just didn't shave for 4 days to try to grow a mustache, and I didn't even get close. That I respect Doug Melvin and the testosterone that's fueling his body. But when it comes to helping the Brewers, Ben, okay, he hasn't done anything really over the past. He got them to the playoffs once, took a trade and a late season managerial change to do it, and they won one game against the Phillies.
I know.
One game.
Yeah.
And they scored a combined 4 runs throughout the series.
It was bad. I'm not denying. I'm not saying I'm not.
And do you think it's going to get better in Milwaukee?
I'm saying
no.
I'm saying
answer the question. Is it going to get better?
Clear-cut solution out there. The only way it gets better is if they actually develop pitching in their system, which is going to take a number of years. Now, they say there's some hot shot guys coming.
Well, you find a general manager then who's better at developing pitching. Because Doug Melvin has been terrible at that. I mean, that is the one consistent with Doug Melvin is he has been terrible at finding either the right personnel to develop pitching or drafting the right guys who can pitch or a combination of the two. Now, Ken Macha, why are you so enamored with this guy?
I'm not enamored with him. I just don't think it's going to make a difference either way. I don't sit there and say, Willie Randolph is the answer to my prayers. With Willie Randolph, all of a sudden Prince Fielder's going to start being Prince Fielder.
Did you say Dale? Did you say Dale Swain was the answer to your prayers?
I didn't say Dale
Swain.
Yeah,
he wasn't he?
Yeah, that 7-5 record was so sparkling.
I'll take 7-5 now for the Brewers. It's better than 4.
I might even take Ned Yost right now for the Brewers.
Oh God,
at least some life. You know what? I don't see it. I don't. Baseball is such a rarity as far as firing a manager and bringing in a new one and making it work. I don't think it's going to make any of these guys play better. It's baseball. It's so individual.
Might as well try it. Might as well.
Okay.
Right. You brought in Ken Macha. You brought in Ken Macha off a playoff season.
Yeah.
And he did crap last year and is even crappier this year.
Yeah.
Time to go. He didn't do anything in Oakland.
I'm going to sit here and say I think Ken Macha is the greatest manager. He's not, but my contention is, my point is, it doesn't make any difference. It's just not. Mid-season, not going to make a difference. We're talking cheeseheads. He's McFires.
I'm correct. He's incorrect.
We always have fun debate on the Talking Cheeseheads on cheeseheadtalk.com.
Stay the course.